we are back for Generation 6. And this is going to be a doozy. Not too long of one, because Generation 6 is very short of a generation. So we're starting off with Chestnut, the grass starter, grass fighting type. You're cool, but you're not like crazy. I would have to put you above Meganium. I'm tripping. I'll put you. I like you more than Superior, low-key. If it wasn't for Greninja, I wouldn't have a problem using you, to be honest. Let's see. Delphox, you're really cool too. Let's see. Fire Psychic. They finally. This is the Pokemon that broke the trend of firefighting. I have to put Superior back. I mean, Chestnut back here somewhere. I'm gonna have to put Superior back more. Right here. Are you the top though of A+? Like Delphox really isn't a bad Pokemon, but it's just Greninja that like it just gets all of the shine. Where would I put you though? More than these guys. I guess more than Samurai, yeah. I remember when like Froakie, Chespin, and Fennekin were introduced, and everybody was like, what the heck, look at that frog. And I was like, yo, just watch when it fully evolves. That was like 6th grade, wow. But I was right though, Greninja's that guy. Greninja is that guy. I'm gonna have to put you right here behind Lucario. But in front of Infernape. That's the only non-Gen 4 starter I'm going to put in front of Infernape. Mark my words on that. I don't think Greninja. I don't think Infernape's gonna get beaten by anything else than that. I thought it was Sugar and Samurai, but then I was like, oh, I can't. I really can't. Where we at? Diggersby. Yep. Diggersby is really strong. But if you don't have huge power, you're really lame. I'm gonna have to put you in the front of B-. Talonflame. This is the bird that stopped the trend of normal flying for the route birds. Fire flying. So cool. Gale Wings used to be insane. This thing has an 81 base attack stat. But with Gale Wings, it didn't feel like that. Because it had Stab Brave Bird, Stab Flare Blitz. I'll put you behind Togekiss. I really like you. I don't know why they nerfed you. I think they should make it back to how your F. Because like with power creep and all these crazy abilities, with all the Paradox Pokemon, it's really just like, can we just start buffing old Pokemon? Like, can we just have a whole generation dedicated to old Pokemon? Like with new evolutions. Like, we don't necessarily need new Pokemon. We could do more cross evolutions. You know, I think that'll be a lot easier for people to remember too. Where are we at? This is a little bit confusing. Pyroar. We're gonna rank the male version because it has a full mane. This is the first line Pokemon, but they low-key made it lame with the normal typing. I don't know why they did that, but you're still a lion, and you're still a fire type. You're still a fire lion. So I'll give you A-, but you're really forgettable, low-key. But I love Leo Florges, bro. This thing's stats are so high, but they're just so badly distributed. But I guess you're not C. I'll put you in front of Heatmore. Let's see, Go-Go. This is one of the Pokemon they like advertise for the riding. But then like the only time you could ride it, it's like there's no point. I'll give you top of C+. Everyone was like, oh, it's gonna be grass ground, grass ground. Pangoro, give Pangoro an evolution, give Beartic an evolution. Just like they did to Ursaring. That would be so cool. All the bears need evolutions. I need a super strong, crazy, dark fighting bear. You're definitely cooler than Beartic. You're a panda. You are a panda. They folded on Beartic. They could have made Beartic way cooler. Bro, Pangoro is cool. Pangoro is sick, low-key. You could go behind Magmortar. Or in front. I'll put you behind. Those two are like on the same caliber for me. Let's see. Let's see. Furfro. I really don't care about you too much. Your ability is really strong. Fur Coat, this Pokemon's defense is doubled. Really crazy ability on a really trash Pokemon. But that's how it should be. Like, trash Pokemon should have the best abilities and moves to make them balanced. And like, strong Pokemon should have like regular moves and stuff. You know? That's how you balance stuff. But they've been doing like the complete opposite. Meowstic, the female version's way cooler. We're gonna just rank the female version. You definitely not A minus. Let's see. I'll put you behind. Wow, it just keeps getting lower and lower and lower. This is a Pokemon I forget about until I see it, you know? Wow. You keep going lower and lower. Right there is perfect. Age is Slash. Definitely somewhere in A's. Steel Ghost is a crazy typing. Are you A or S? Let's see. I don't think you're quite S for me. Yeah, you're not S for me. But you're really cool. And your Shiny's amazing. Shiny is amazing. Oh my gosh, put this thing in. What is this thing's design? I might be too harsh on Stunfisk. You're D. It's just the typing I like. Electric Ground. Slurpuff. I like you more than your counterpart Aromatisse. That's not saying too much. It's really not. You're kind of dookie. Belly Drum, Citrus Berry is the only thing saving you. Oh, and Unburden. It's strong, but like, is it a dog? I don't know what it's supposed to be. Let's see. Malamar, you're cool, but not really. Dark Psychic. Being so slow as a Dark Psychic type is just a nuisance for U-turn. Contrary ability, cool. You get superpower, so it's like a free bulk up, which is insane. I'll give you that. I'll use you more than Florges, but like, one of the coolest ways to evolve a Pokemon too, having like your device upside down. It's the same way in Pokemon Go. So like your 3DS or your phone. Barbarical, Rock, Water, Tough Claws ability. I think Tough Claws was introduced in Gen 6, if I'm not mistaken. You're a fun Pokemon. And I like how they did like one of those evolutions of many of the same Pokemon in this, because they made it into a different form. It's the same. It's just a whole bunch of the same Pokemon, but like it looks completely different. It's not like Doug Trio. You know, it's not like Doug Trio, where it's literally just 3 of them. But now they made it into like where it looks like a human. You know, so that's cool. You might be higher for me. I'll put you behind Hitmonchan. I mean, Metatron. I'm tripping. This is Hitmonchan. There you go. Jagauji, the first ever poison dragon type. And then I think the next one was Eternatus. So it took 2 generations to get another one. Scrub was really cool. It was poison water. Then turned into poison dragon, which is dope. It's based off of a sea dragon, which is basically like a really big seahorse. You're really fun. I think you're on my team too. If I'm not mistaken, I use this thing on my team. It has adaptability. Also, Eternatus, I think, is the first ever legendary poison type. Bro, you're gonna have to go a little up for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Just really cool design. Poison dragon. I'm happy I had Y instead of X because it was exclusive. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I like you a lot. I won't lie to you. I would not lie to you. I like you a lot. I think I like you more than Aegislash. I can't do that. Yeah, I don't like you more than Superior. I won't lie. Claw Itzer, if I'm not mistaken. Or is, no, Claunchers is pre-Evo. So this thing has Mega Launcher, increases pulse moves, and then they give the same thing to Mega Blastoise, which makes sense. This thing's design is really cool. I'll put you in front of Kangaskhan low-key. Yeah, low-key, that thing's design is really cool. I won't lie to you. Heliolisk. You're actually really strong on some teams, if I'm not mistaken. Are you A? I don't think you're B+. Are you? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put these 2 up. I think I'd rather use a power than you on my main team. Electric Normal. They were like, this was the generation they were just really trying to get a lot of new typings out the way with that normal typing stuff. Electric Normal, Fire Normal, Normal Ground with Diggersby. They were really just trying to get a lot of new typings out the way. Like low key. Like look, Rock Dragon, Rock Ice. I think that's the first Rock Ice type. I know Tyrantrum was the first Rock Dragon. Tarantum's going up there for me. Tyrantrum was on my team for sure. You're probably S tier. It's the first T-Rex Pokemon. I think it's gonna be the only T-Rex Pokemon. If they give Tyrantrum an evolution, I think, bro, like giving Bisharp an evolution, I don't see what's off limits now. I don't see why they give Bisharp an evolution. I have to put you in S. I really like Tyrantrum, but I have more experience using all these other Pokemon to where like I have more attachment, you know? Like I had only one playthrough with Tyrantrum, but I still love Tyrantrum. If the other Pokemon aren't available to me, I'm gonna use Tyrantrum, you know? Aurorus, Rock Ice. I think you're definitely in the A's, yeah, for sure. Looking at everything in A-, you're higher than that. Rock Ice is just such an interesting type. It's a really bad type, but it's really interesting. It just gets so goofed up by I think they made it defensive. And it's like, Rock Ice is what, 4 times weak to steel and fighting, and it's weak to ground, and it's weak to grass, and it's weak to water, weak to fire, I'm pretty sure. It's a really, like, those are some of the most offensive typings. Fighting and water, if you're weak to fighting and water, like look at Aggron, Steel Rock, weak to fighting, water, and ground. If you're weak to those 3, it's really hard to be good. You have to be insanely fast. Like, it's really hard to be good with being weak to those 3. Some of the best offensive typings. Like, if your team doesn't have a water resist or a ground immunity, You kind of goofed. You really goofed, to be honest. I'll put you in front of Sandslash. Just because your design is really different. You know, I can't put you above Meganium. You guys are based off like the same thing, but I can't put you above Meganium. And I just like how unique your typing is. I like your design too. But I don't think I would use you, if that makes sense. But you know, some people don't. You can't just base everything off of how good a Pokemon is. Sylveon, you're A+. You're A+. I'll put you in front of Talonflame. I remember everyone was speculating what typing that thing was gonna be when it got announced. Halucha, first fighting flying type. Even though personally, I think Staraptor should have been the first fighting flying type. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. Cause when Staraptor got close combat, I was like, whoa. You know, I was like, whoa, that's sick. I'll put you behind H/. Do we have any S tier besides for Greninja in Generation 6? No, we do not. Wow. Greninja's the only one so far. This generation has less. I can tell you right now, there's not gonna be any more S's. This generation has a lot less Pokemon, just because they designed so many Mega Evolutions too. And that's why I'm happy Megas are coming back, because taking away Megas is low-key like taking away different Pokemon, because they function so much different from the regular Pokemon, you know. I'll put you behind Miltank. You're really cute, you know. Electric Fairy. First Electric Fairy type, you know. They should have made Goodra Dragon Fairy. They should have made Goodra Dragon Fairy. Yeah, like why not? Like the generation where you introduce fairy types, make it Dragon Fairy. You know, I don't like how Altaria is the only Dragon Fairy type. Mega Altaria at that. You know? Like, make Altaria Dragon Fairy. That would have been so cool. I guarantee you, if regular Altaria was Dragon Fairy with Roost and Cotton Guard, you know, that could have got a lot of play. A lot more usage. Goodra, Hisuian Goodra. Does this even count as Generation 6, though? I really don't think so. In my Legends Arceus playthrough, this thing was a beast. This thing was a beast. The only thing that thing is missing is a better ability. I really don't like Gooey. Like, imagine if Hisuian Goodra got stamina. Just like how Arceladon. Giving Arceladon stamina was insane. What were they thinking with that? But imagine if Hisuian Goodra got that in some form of recovery. The only thing stopping both Goodras is recovery. So I really don't see why they can't just give it recovery. Regular Goodra. I know I said I don't think any other Pokemon from Gen 6 is going to be an S. But does Hisuian Goodra count? Because it was released in Gen 8 and it was a new variant. For regular Goodra, are you S? You're like the first pseudo-legendary that's just so goofy looking. I really like that. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, you're S. You're S. I was wrong. I was wrong. I'll put you behind Rampardos. I like Goodra. I was wrong. Klefki. Oh, Carbink. I missed Carbink. Rock Fairy. I want to like you a lot more than I do. I low-key can't. I'll put you behind Weezing. Where we at? Klefki. It's strong and competitive. It has the best typing in the game. Steel Fairy. It has Prankster. So, bro, like Thunder Wave, Spikes. I don't remember if it gets recovered or not. I remember I would use this thing and just Thunder Wave everything. Literally everything. I'll put you behind. Yeah, right here. Trevenant. Or Trevenant, whatever. I really don't know. Put you in front of Camerupt. Your shiny's great. Your ability's cool, Harvest. You know what? I'm gonna put these two. Why do I have camera up in A minus? I think that looks better. Camera up's cool. Okay, I like that. Let's see. Gorgeist on the other hand, you're not as cool as Trevenant, and I could tell you right now, probably C. C minus? Grass Ghost is a cool typing, but yeah, you're C. No, D plus. Yeah, you're D plus. Let's see, Avalugg, both two different Avalugs. So one of them's way cooler, but really way worse with Ice Rock. This is the second Ice Rock type. Yeah, they made a... They could have really saved Avalugg. Make it Ice Water or something, but then they were like, nope. We're gonna make it even worse. Because its stats are really good. But it's an Ice type. A defensive Ice type can never work. A defensive Ice... Let me say that again. A defensive Ice type is never going to work. Never. It can't. It can't. It can't work. It can't work. In regular Avalugg, I'm so sorry, Avalugg. Noivern, is that it for Gen 6? Yeah. Wow, that was quick. That will be it for Generation 6. Cooler than that. Are you S? I guess I lied. Okay, two. So what? 3 S's for Gen 6. So Greninja, Gudra. I'm counting Gudra as one. Okay. That's it for Kalos. I'll see you guys in Legends Zygarde.